Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to set up the parental controls on Nintendo Switch 2. To set up parental controls, go to the settings that you can get to from the home screen, then go to parental controls. Now select set up parental controls, and to do it you'll need to install the app on your phone, the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls, in order to actually be able to control it remotely. So I'm gonna scan the QR code. You can also just search for the app on your App Store or a Google Play Store, depending on whether you have an iPhone or an Android phone. I'm gonna click on Get, then I'm gonna confirm it. And now let's open the app. Click on Start. Now click on Next and Next. Then Start. Now you can select whether you want to send data for service improvement and optimization. Then you need to sign in to a Nintendo account. So let's sign in. I'm gonna click on continue, and then I'm gonna select my account. I'm already signed in on my phone, so it's pretty simple. Let's click on next, and now to enter the registration code, I think I may need to follow these. So yeah, let's click on app has been installed, enter link code, okay, I get that, 068539, okay. Now let's click on link and click on OK. Now let's click on OK again. And on the phone, click on next. Then you'll have some tips about that. Let's confirm it. Then let's click on next. I'm gonna allow notifications to get the notification about my child. Then let's click on OK. And you can change a few things, like the game chat. It can be set to some different settings. So let's set up the parental controls. You can select which user to actually set it up for. Click on confirm. Okay, so okay, I get it. So if you want to set up parental controls, you cannot set it up for the user that you have logged in on the phone. So you should set up the parental controls for your account. And you can change parental controls for the child. So I'm just gonna create an account, a child account on the device. Let's go to users, add user, add without signing in, for example. Okay. Let's click on OK, then OK. And now I'm gonna try to do it again, although it didn't refresh. So I'm gonna try closing the app and reopening it. Parental controls, game chat, yes, and now I can select child, click on confirm. And I also need to link a Nintendo account to this user. So that's what you should do. Let's click on that, then sign into a Nintendo account. And you need to set a PIN for the parental controls. Okay, I need to enter it using the buttons and either control stick. So let's set it up to like 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I haven't set it up yet, so I believe that it should show me how it works. I don't really know why it asks me for like my parental controls pin, which I didn't set up. So let's try do a backspace. Gonna click on I can't remember my pin. Okay, and let's see it in the in the app you can see parental controls pin. Click on OK. Now this is my pin. You can of course change it, but this is what was assigned automatically, so let's do that. I'm gonna just click on X to type in 0, then this, and this. No, not this one. 0, 4, 2, and 6. Yes, and now I can sign in. And I need to sign in with a QR code, so I'm just gonna do it and I'll be back to you shortly. Okay, so I'm creating the child account now. I've scanned the QR code, then selected create account and selected that the child is under 16. Then let's click on that I already have my Nintendo account. Now I'm gonna sign into that account. Let's enter the verification code from the email, of course. Okay, and now it's the creation, so you can add a child nickname. Then enter a sign-in ID. Just create the sign-in ID. Okay, let's do that. Then create a password. And select child's date of birth. So I'm gonna set it to like 2012 01 11. Child's gender. Now the agreement, privacy policy, submit. I'm gonna save the password so I don't forget it. Okay, and now let's click on OK. And now, as I wanted to sign, I'm in the screen of signing into a Nintendo account on the child's user account. I'm selecting the child as the person that I want to sign in with. Now it should show me this screen where I can enter the verification code. Let's click on OK. Then you can see once I link it, I will be unable to change the link account. So let's link it. And it's linked, so let's click on OK. Now, once that's done, I should be able technically to go back to the Nintendo Parental Controls app. Go to Parental Controls at the bottom, and now you can go to, for example, the game chat, set up parental controls, select child, click on confirm. I already have it linked, so that's a bit weird. I'm gonna try to close the app and reopen it. Game chat, set up parental controls, child confirm. Okay, I'm gonna try to first do restricted features. Now let's change the restriction level. You can set it to teen, child, the young child, or custom. When it's set to teen, then you will see that restricted software is rated for ages 17 plus. So everything that's 17 plus won't be available. then free communication with others, not restricted, and VR mode, not restricted. If you set it to child, then it will have up to 13 years PEGI rating. Restricted communication with others, but not restricted VR mode. And young child will have both of these restricted, and the software will be 8+, like at max 8 years old. Then you can also set it to custom, change the rating to like whatever. I'm gonna set it to 14+. You can change the rating system. I'm gonna set it to the European one. And now the communication with others, once you enable it, you can see it'll restricted, and the VR mode you can also restrict it. I'm gonna click on save, and now you can see that restrictions have been synced. And if I go to game chat, let's try this time. It still doesn't work for me for some reason, even though I have signed in. But besides that, you can also set the playtime limit. So you can set days individually or just set each day into the same thing. Playtime limit can be, for example, like 1.5 hours. Then the bedtime can also be set to something like 7:45 p.m. Okay, so if you enable suspend software at set time, then the software being played will be automatically suspended and further use of the console won't be possible for the rest of the day if you enable that option. I'm gonna leave that disabled and click on save. And now you can view on your mobile phone how much time does the child have. You can also see play activity history here. Okay, never mind that. And that's basically it. You can also see the monthly summary, and I hope the video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.